Hello everyone and welcome back to FinEd, your favorite financial education channel. Today we have some important information to share with you regarding tax filing for individuals in the year 2023. Please note that the information we provide is based on the guidelines issued by SARS and is for general information purposes only. Let's get started. Starting from July 1st, 2023, the South African Revenue Service, SARS, will once again issue auto-assessments to taxpayers with less complicated tax affairs. If you receive an auto-assessment and agree with the details, there's no need to take any action to accept the assessment. Now, let's address some key differences between this year's auto-assessment process and the previous year, 2022. Last year, if you weren't satisfied with your auto-assessment, you had 40 days to file a return. However, this year, SARS has extended the deadline. You now have until the due date of October 23rd, 2023 to review and respond to your auto-assessment. If an auto-assessment is issued after October 23rd, 2023, the 40-day period will start from the date of the assessment notice. Let's take a closer look at how the auto-assessment process works. SARS receives data from various sources such as employers, medical schemes, banks, retirement annuity funds, and other institutions. This data is then used to calculate your tax assessment. If SARS is satisfied with the accuracy of the data and tax calculations, they will issue the assessment to you through e-filing or the SARS Mobi app. Alongside the assessment, SARS will also send you a message through your preferred communication channel, such as SMS or email, notifying you that your assessment is ready to be viewed on e-filing or the SARS Mobi app. So, what should you do when you receive your auto-assessment? First, log on to e-filing or the SARS Mobi app to view your assessment. Here, you will have access to all the data that was used to calculate your assessment. If you agree with the assessment and you are entitled to a refund, there's no further action required from your side. You can simply log out of e-filing or the Mobi app and wait for the refund, which typically takes approximately 72 hours to process, provided that your banking details with SARS are accurate. However, if you owe SARS money according to the assessment, you need to make the payment via e-filing or the SARS Mobi app and ensure that the payment is made through EFT before the payment due date. The payment due date will be displayed on the Notice of Assessment, the ITA 34 that you receive. On the other hand, if you disagree with the assessment, you have the option to complete and file your tax return starting from July 7th, 2023 at 8 p.m. until the filing season due date of October 23rd, 2023. To do this, you can visit e-filing on www.sars.gov.za or utilize the SARS Mobi app, which can be downloaded from the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, or the Huawei App Gallery. It's essential to ensure that the data used in your assessment is accurate. Let's discuss how you can verify and correct any discrepancies. To review your data in detail, you can follow these steps. Log on to e-filing, select the third-party data certificate search button on the menu bar, submit or search for the relevant certificate you wish to verify, choose the specific certificate type in question. If you notice any errors or incomplete data, there are two ways to rectify the situation. Firstly, you can contact the institution that provided the data to SARS and request them to correct it. This includes both sending updated data to SARS and providing you with the corrected information. Once you receive the updated data, access your tax return on e-filing or the Mobi app, refresh the data, and proceed to file your tax return via e-filing or the SARS Mobi app. Now let's address some questions regarding extensions and filing deadlines. If you find yourself unable to file your tax return on or before the due date for non-provisional taxpayers, which is October 23rd, 2023, you may request an extension under reasonable circumstances. This request must be made within 21 business days after October 23, 2023. However, it's important to note that an extension does not waive the penalties for filing late. This means that any return filed after October 23, 2023, regardless of the circumstances, will attract penalties. Lastly, let's clarify the filing deadlines for different scenarios. If your return has been auto-assessed and you agree with it, you are not required to file a tax return. However, if you disagree with the auto-assessment, you can complete and file your tax return between July 7th at 8 p.m. and the filing season due date of October 23. You can, of course, file your return by visiting e-filing or use the SARS Mobi app. If you are not part of the auto-assessment process, you have the same filing period. From July 7th up until October 23rd, you can complete and file your tax return by, of course, visiting e-filing or using the SARS Mobi app. And that concludes today's video on tax filing for individuals in 2023. We hope that this information has been helpful to you. Remember, it's crucial to consult with a qualified tax professional or refer to SARS for personalized information or advice with the most up-to-date guidelines. If you have any questions or require further assistance, please feel free to leave a comment below and we'll do our best to help you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more information on financial education. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.